Hi everyone, welcome back to Corona Blossom Volume 1, Episode 15, where we've learned a lot about R-ne, but also have many unanswered questions. So from Episode 14, we know that R-ne is like this big memory chip. Well, it makes sense because computer chips are made of silicon. And like a silicon chip, R-ne uses her whole body to remember and learn about the environment, but it takes a lot of energy to do so, like a memory chip. And that's why R-ne gets hungry easily, as noted by Shino. And in the last episode, she used this mysterious power to protect Keiji and two little kids that snuck into a dangerous site, the abandoned warehouse. And in doing so, she lost bits of her memory. Like a computer chip. Because if you turn off a computer, your memory gets depleted, and when you turn it back on, the computer goes to the hard drive and loads up all the necessary information into the memory chip. So putting that aside, let's see what Shino has in for Keiji today, and whether or not Kumiko has returned from her appointment. So what's wrong? What's wrong, Shino? Well, it's afternoon. Well, it turns out that I don't have to work today since Gramps had some other things to take care of. Well, I have today completely free. Well, I've been dozing off in the shade under the electric fan until Shino woke me up. Okay, so shopping time. Shopping? I prop myself up and rub my eyes. So I think Keiji is excited about shopping. Well, it looks like she's already dressed to head out. Alright. Well, I think Shino already has an idea of what she wants to buy because she's the one that asked Keiji to go shopping. So I saw you taking R-ne's measurement over there. Aren't we going to buy clothes for R-ne? So Keiji can see what Shino was doing a second. So Shino probably wants to buy some nice clothes for R-ne. But it was kind of obvious. It also means that Keiji wasn't really sleeping. Meh. Okay, so the start of the show, R-ne is missing. It's like, okay, well, Keiji's up, it's time to go shopping, but where's R-ne? Oh, she's here. So I wonder if R-ne is playing hide and seek with Shino. Because she is in the room, but nowhere to be seen. So she's just like a cat. I'm not really sure about cats, but I snicker and wipe my face with the perfectly steamed towel. Handing the towel back to Shino, I take a fresh cup of barley tea from her. It's lukewarm, but exactly what my dry throat needed. Oh, thanks for the tea. But Shino's still concerned that she can't find R-ne. Hey, how did R-ne get on the ceiling So R-ne was on the ceiling after all, and she leaped down, and it scared Shino. Okay. Okay, so R-ne notes that it's hot inside here, and the ceiling's much cooler. Really? Well, I know that ceilings, they have less windows, or like attic, and that's why it's cooler in a sense. But still, it's above ground, so it's closer to the sun, and it's supposed to be hotter. Oh, hi there. So R-ne isn't really sleepy, she just mimicked Keiji. Okay. Our days with R-ne continues on. That's why instead of staying still, I want us to march forward together. That's what she decided, and she knows me better than anyone else. I'll support her decision, heart and soul. Well, I'm not exactly proud of it, but our town has no department store. Okay, so they have to go take a drive to a really far away area to be able to buy clothes. So we've got a few clothes stores, but they're all aimed at middle-aged men and women. Ooh, that's not... Well, then again, it's a small town, so... Well, this place is such a wasteland for young women. You think the place had long ago suffered a terrible fate at the hands? I wonder if it's like A Sky Full of Stars, where it's basically a small town, but they fixed the problem by relocating everyone to bigger towns and then shutting down the small town. I forgot what it's called, because it became a reservoir, or the site of a reservoir for a new dam that was under construction. Well, you can go play that game if you want to know more about it. Well, that's why even Shino, who usually does all her shopping here in the shopping district, finds herself headed to the neighboring town where she needs new clothes. And goes without saying that I'm the one who taxis her over there. Ah. So Shino wants clothes, but it looks like she gets lost easily and needs Keiji to drive her over there. Shino drive? Haha, yeah, don't make me laugh. I bet even with 50 minutes of practice, R-ne could drive better than Shino. Really? It's not really good to make fun of Shino. And I can kind of picture her driving on the level of Usagi from Hikoi Melt. Well, I won't really say much more about that because that's in the common route, and I haven't shown you that yet on my channel. Well, I doubt I'll ever see her behind the steering wheel. Not in a million years. Okay, so they're at the clothing shop, and R-ne's trying on something new. Selected by Shino, and they just came out of the dressing room, and I think Shino's asking, "Hey, Keikun, how does this look on R-ne?" I feel like we've gotten even more in the loli direction. So what? Does she really think I have some kind of Lolita complex? Is that what she's trying to hint at? So I wonder how R-ne feels about her new clothes, because it doesn't look like she has a very good response. I'm not quite sure about that. More importantly though, I don't think these clothes really fit R-ne, or they suit R-ne. But obviously Shino is excited because she's the one that picked the clothes. Shino? Okay, so what suggestion does Keiji have for Shino? Hey, aren't you trying to turn R-ne into your little dress-up doll? I don't think so. Uh-oh. So, it looks like Keiji feels that something isn't right and it's like, are you trying to, well, you do often say, I'm so jealous of smaller girls, they're never any cuter, or there are never any cute clothes in my size. Okay. So I wonder if it's like the, I wish I looked like that. That kind of, thinking process. So you've been dressing up R-ne in the clothes you want to wear, haven't you? But Keiji can smell something going wrong with R-ne's choice of clothes. It's like maybe this is the clothes that Shino wants and not R-ne. Oh, so you object? But we haven't really heard or hear what R-ne has to say about the clothes that Shino's choosing for her. Hey, don't try pulling that, you hopeless woman. So I wonder if Keiji knows about all this, like, well, I tried to have Kumiko wear the clothes as well, but she turned them down, and now I found another target, which happens to be R-ne. Oh, so Keiji doesn't know about it, but now he does. Okay, so she was like, well, I really want these clothes, but they don't fit me, and it still makes me feel bad, but I hope I can see someone else wear it. No, that's not happening. So I wonder if Shino's gonna make Keiji wear her clothes. So it's like, well, if I can't try my favorite clothes on R-ne or Kumiko, maybe I should try my favorite clothes or make you wear my favorite clothes and dress you up like a girl. Man, you're really getting into specifics. You fantasized about this loads of times before, haven't you? And plus, you probably look perfect in those clothes as well. Come on, please don't burn me up with jealousy, or burn up with jealousy over a guy. Anyways, I'm bigger than you, Shino. I doubt there is anything I could wear. Well, so I'm wondering if so what kind of outfit does Shino have for Keiji? Because those stars, they remind me of Hinako from Innocent Girl, and it always means that there's something, or she's up to something that's no good, very, very crazy. Well, I'm not wearing it. So I wonder if Shino's gonna do it just for well, maybe I'll just take a picture of you in that outfit and I'll just enjoy it. Shino, that look in your eyes is scaring me. Yeah, that's true. And just like Hinako from Innocent Girl, she scares the main character Wataru to really great lengths. And there was actually one part where he locked her out of his bedroom. Well, that's in the common route. Hey, don't leave physical evidence. Okay, so Shino does want Keiji to be in her cute designer outfit just for a little bit, and it's like, well, I want to take a picture of it, but instead I'll just try to remember it as much as I can and burn it into my memory, and that'll make me happy. Really? Okay, so he's gonna do it just to get Shino to basically quiet down. And there's also one part that I remember from Galaxy Angel. It was the second series, where the main character, I remember his name was Kazuya. He had to dress up as a girl. It was on a fan disc, and he had to be a maid for Melba, who's works as a maid on the spaceship. And yeah, his name was Catherine, or they called him, well, this guy's name is Catherine. But then I think someone was gonna expose his real identity, and it got all crazy. I don't remember much of the details afterwards. Okay, so Katie's like, well, I'm not going to do it. It's like, you seriously thought I agree just like that? Well, it's not happening. But that's not gonna stop Shino. She still wants to see it. Oh man, this person has a screw or two loose. Okay, I guess my only other option is... So what is it gonna do to get Shino to calm down? Well, if you're passionate about that, I'll wear it. So Shino's gonna be happy again with stars in her eyes. There you go. Well, but in exchange, you have to wear the same thing. Well, I know Shino wants to try to wear it, but it just doesn't fit her. Okay, I wonder what she feels now. Hey, what's that face for? Okay, so it's like, well, if that's the exchange, then let's forget about it. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Why did your enthusiasm suddenly plummet like that? So the fact that it didn't fit her also made it look embarrassing, and she's afraid to look at her wearing those clothes. So now it's like, well, if you don't like the clothes, why do you want other people to wear it? I actually am quite curious about how she looked now. But if we were to go ahead with just what I suggested, I'm scared that I really would be forced to wear that infernal skirt. Anyways, isn't today meant to be about R-ne? So what does Shino or R-ne have to say about all of this commotion? Or this interruption? So R-ne's thinking, well, does it look good on me then? Okay, so the current clothes that R-ne is wearing. So I said, like I said before, we're trying to hear what R-ne has to say about the clothes, and it looks like she has no opinion. And she was like, it looks good. I'm pretty sure Keiji's like, it looks bad. It's not what fits R-ne. And R-ne's like, well, if Shino agrees, then I agree too. Or like, if Shino says it's good, then I agree as well. So it's like, well, I want Shino to be happy, so I'll stick with these clothes. So Shino gets what she wants. Oh, I want to see someone wearing those cute clothes, and R-ne's gonna do it for me. R-ne. Well, I never thought she would say something to consider it, or so considerate. And R-ne's not that interested in clothes, she just wants food. Huh? Okay, so we'll get you that watermelon on the way back. So Keiji's still not satisfied. It's like, well, you pretty much forced R-ne to wear the clothes that you want. The direction of conversation has changed completely, and come to think of it, where did R-ne learn that? Learn what? R-ne, that learning capacity of yours is just crazy. So in the end, Shino bought a set of clothes for R-ne and 5 watermelons before we headed home. So I feel like R-ne doesn't really know what looks good and what doesn't, and she pretty much just takes whatever people suggest her, which happens to be Shino's favorite clothes, which don't fit Shino very well, but fits someone else smaller than her well. And Keiji was the one to object, and I'm sure that he's not happy with the decision. But anyways, let's just continue. So sure, they're just small watermelons, but why 5 of them? Just how moved she was by what R-ne said. On the way home, I smiled and suddenly realized something. Okay, so where's Kumiko? She said that she would be back a little past noon. Did you hear anything from her? So the appointment's taking longer than expected. Okay. Oh, I see. I hope there's nothing wrong with her. I think maybe just the doctors are slow and there's a long line in front of Kumiko. There you go. Long lines, not enough doctors, so that means a very long wait time. Well, yeah, but okay. And like R-ne, Kumiko is excited about watermelons. Oh, so that's why you bought so many. So she was like, well, I do know that Kumiko wants watermelons as well. Well, when we eat watermelons in the bathhouse, we have to share our bounty with the register or the regular customers. That plus Kumiko, well, who eats quite a bit, makes 5 watermelons, so I get it now. With that mystery solved, I am finally content. Well, I don't think Keiji needs to be that worried about, or that concerned about, why Shino buys 5 watermelons. So Shino, you're not crazy. Well, she was never crazy. But Keiji thinks so because of 1, the cloves, 2, the watermelons. Okay, so R-ne's like, Shino is okay. It's all good. There's nothing wrong. Okay. So R-ne's learning quickly. Her language is getting better, and she's speaking in a language that everyone can understand. So it's probably the next day, and now we see Kumiko has returned, and it looks like Shino and Keiji told Kumiko about everything that happened while she was gone. So next day at the workshop, I tell Kumiko what we've learned from R-ne and her powers. Okay, so they got Kumiko updated about what they saw with R-ne, the force field, the how she learns things. And the explanation is a bit overdue since I haven't been able to get her alone until now. Kumiko doesn't seem to mind though, she's just listening to me with her usual calm demeanor. So now Kumiko's wondering, so if we get R-ne to play with the Vorks machine, does that use up a lot of energy and it causes her powers to and or her powers to be drained, which leads to memory loss. Well, nah, apparently that sort of activity doesn't affect her body. So it's like, well, in a sense, playing with the Vork's machine doesn't use as much energy compared to that force field or learning new things. It seems that bits of her body burn up and emit a dazzling light when the energy's being consumed. That's true. Yeah, I started talking about that with Shino. I'm glad that you agree. That's true. Yeah, you're right. It warms my warms my heart to hear her say like that. It's like just common sense. And even though we're all born in different places and raised in different environments, she says that it's like the most natural thing in the world. I'm truly thankful for that. Well, anyways, let's stop chatting and get back to work before Tetsuji, Gramps, finds us dozing off again. So the smell of oil is the scent of summer. No matter what we do, our clothes and other items brought into the workshop always end up reeking of dried engine grease. So the I'll say like the mark that you're doing heavy work, being productive. Well, listen, if there's too much pressure over here, that means another part is not getting enough. Got it? Or it might be that the part is not able, or it's worn down to the point where it can't handle the requisite amount of pressure. Well, that's right. Be careful to adjust the settings first next time, okay? Ah, phew. Well, that seems like a good place to stop. Why don't we take a break? So it's interesting that Keiji is the one that's calling the break, whereas it's usually Kumiko that does, because he's always the one that gets tired and sweaty easily. Okay, so we see R-ne. Just when we stop working and are about to go and get some drinks, R-ne hands us 2 bottles of water. Perfect timing. But R-ne Arne's linked to Keiji telepathically, and she obviously knows when Keiji wants to call the break. So Arne's eyes narrow in embarrassment as Kumiko pats her head. And I wonder if Kumiko's still jealous about the fact that R-ne's close to Keiji and maybe Shino. Well, I don't think it's right to use an alien's powers just to make our daily lives a little bit more convenient. But I don't think R-ne minds, and plus she enjoys the fact that she's connected to Keiji. See? Well, the way they tilt their head in unison almost makes them look like sisters or friends around the same age. Well, it is R-ne who looks like a grown-up, or Kumiko who looks like a child. I should be thinking or I shouldn't be thinking too deeply about this. It's these rude thoughts that cross my mind as I gulp down my barley tea.
Keiji.
So what does Gramps have to say to Keiji now? Oh yeah, what is it? Gramps comes out of the workshop building. So his expression is perfectly befitting of the master of the Osaki Ironworks. His hands are completely clean of oil, and that gives me a bad feeling. Okay, so he is concerned that maybe Keiji has lagged in production, or like in repairs. Oh yes, I gathered up the correct amount of stock and took it to the metal polisher, just as you asked. Wait, what's going on? Okay, so it's like you want me to get this polished, and they have some questions about it. And even Kumiko notices something wrong. Huh? So what's going on? What's wrong with the metal that they got back from the polishing workshop? So what is wrong with the metal? Like, he goes like, well, this is really bad. If I see this kind of quality, you're better off finding another job. Kumiko? I'm already sorry. Well, I'm terribly sorry. Well, how much time can you give me to fix it? Oh, fine. I'll just do it myself. Get on with the current job. Yes, sir. The boss leaves. Even after he disappears into the workshop, my eyes remain fixed on the metal box he threw at me. Well, stop it. I'm sorry, let's just get back to work. I picked up the metal box and looked at it again. What's wrong with this? Where did I mess up? I catch Kumiko trudging back to our workstation out of the corner of my eye. And even R-ne is concerned. Like, I know. So don't look at me like that. Kumiko? Come over here. Her expression is stiff, serious, but also dappled with fear. It pains my heart. Well, I'm sorry for lashing out at you back then. Yeah, I always scold you for things at work, but this time you were just worried about me and... But you know, we do go through hardships like this. We do get yelled at by our boss for something wrong.
大丈夫かどうかなんて本人だってわからないのに、自分で徐々に判断することなのに。なのに周りが大丈夫じゃないって決めて声をかけるなんて、ただの雑音じゃないですか。
And time over time, all those negative comments about poor quality work, they disappear and such. Those were some heavy words. I'm ashamed that I tried to apologize. Though it's a different type, Kumiko has a lot more experience than me due to her years competing as an athlete. And maybe the competition does put a lot of pressure. It's like, you have to do great, you have to do this, you did this wrong, it's going to cause us to lose. And plus, I'm pretty sure Kumiko has spent more than 2 years as an athlete, because it looks like Keiji only worked here for 2 years. And there's a hole around here. I sure like to go high in it. While I'm at it, I also like to give my past self a hammer to the head. But this isn't the time for that. Well, keep up this good work in the afternoon.
もちろんです。しっかり仕事をこなして親方をうならせましょう。
Okay? Hahaha. So I'm the one putting up this big senpai act. She sounds a lot more reliable than me. It looks like I still have a lot to learn. I can't let this pathetic side of me show though. I'm her superior here after all. I feel a gentle pat on my back. Well, I even got little Miss Extraterrestrial worried about me now. Well, now I can really afford to show, or I can't really afford to show any more weaknesses. Well, what's up? Well, she's awfully persistent, so I calmly turn around. Okay, so the dog issue again. Seriously, this time it's her head? So for some reason this dog still wants to take a bite out of R-ne. And I'm pretty sure the more massages that R-ne gives to this dog, the more it encourages the dog to go bite R-ne. Well, she's completely used to this now. I was like, well, R-ne's metal, so it doesn't really bother her if the dog takes a bite. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stop here. This is enough for episode 15. And I do feel that the reason why the Gramps got upset was that Keiji and Kumiko slipped on work. Mostly, maybe because of R-ne. They got too involved in taking care of R-ne and helping her that they kind of slipped on work, and as a result, it looks like a Vorks machine, or parts of it, they were delivered and they were in poor condition. And it kind of got Gramps upset because then he had to explain to the metal or the polishing shop why the quality of the product was pretty bad. But hopefully they'll come around, because obviously throwing someone out and hiring a new person isn't going to solve the issue. Because then that person has to be retrained and basically start from fresh. So with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.